Welcome tankers, this is McLogo back with a replay on Karelia, and I'm in my Kampfpanzer 50T. This game should be about decisions that I make and of course brawling, as the title says. With this a tier 10 matchup, there is quite some heavy stuff that will, I guess, go to that side. There's a 138 and the E100, maybe also the Waffenträger E100. And there's two artists that can also do pain, and of course all the tier 10 tanks. My decision is to go to the hill, as I can be fairly quickly there with this tank. It's going downhill, so it'll pick up speed, and once it's on speed, I think it should be about 65 that I can make, and I should be quickly there. And I will first check if I can rush through and go up, but there is a T62 on the other side and other tanks. I think also an M60 that could contest the hill, so I want to rush up with just for yoling. Nah, they're already here, so too late. I'm not going in with these guys, as as I thought. Just track this guy, but I will get consistently try to shoot these guys as they move up. This guy shows his lower plate, and yeah, now the heavy guys are coming. Our guys are a little bit outnumbered there, and at this time I'm just trying to get shots into these guys, not exposing too much, because if I'm the only target here, then the 183 will possibly shoot at me, but this way I can actually get shots in, do some damage, and just try to brawl on this side. This guy gets a little bit of confidence, which we can use to get a shot into his lower plate. So if you wedge the tank here, or just stand a little bit on the side, then it's easy to get the gun depression. And here I whiff the shots. For the Valor, it's a little bit more difficult, as you have to hit the lower plate with APCR, as APCR will bounce on the upper plates most of the times. So as I said here, I hit the upper plate here, didn't hit the lower plate, and now I just do what is easier. For these quick shots that I cannot aim, and I want to penetrate the lower plate, I'm just loading heat that I can reliably pen him without having to expose too much. As you can see here, it goes straight through the upper plate. And I take advantage of that and put in another shot again into the upper plate. I'll just try to get this guy to weather him down, get his hit points off the board, or get the tank off the board. And the Kampfpanzer hasn't got the gun depression to fight here, but it works very good. With the other guys not wanting to, or not pushing, and not focusing me. So we are 3 guys now on this side, and we have to kind of go in and win this. So I'm trying to build a crossfire, first being in a position to not get shots behind the Kampfpanzer, and it doesn't look that bad anymore. We have one part of this. Still have to be careful here. So it's 2 tier 10s. Should have fired at the turret, but it should be as straight as possible to go through, even so that the heat has enough pen to actually go through. Here I do make a mistake. I went for the lower plate. I should have just waited for the turret to move. And this will haunt us in the later part of the game. So now with less hit points, we kind of pull each other together and play a little bit more tactical. Now this Jagdpanzer, I don't know what he's shooting, but that shot did not cause any damage. And yeah, waiting for the turret to move and then get the heat through the front sides. And I kind of have to again get through it, get into the dead carcasses, and he again whiffs the shot, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll take this guy off the board as our reload is faster, and I guess this T-62 does the only thing that he can do at this time, re-rolling me, and unfortunately it takes me out. But I hope the Kampfpanzer can win this, and he luckily sets him on fire, and we won this side. This was a little bit unfortunate, but I think I had a good impact on that side, you know, to really win it, to, you know, brawl it out, not be afraid, and sit somewhere back, just going with the big boys, and, you know, win this battle for our team. Basically now it's just hunting down the last guys. It's I think an STRV or something, a TD that's still driving around or roaming around, and the 2 RTs, which should easily be winnable for our guys. And many times in the games, you will face the games where people will not take their top-tier tanks to the spots where it's painful, where you have to be, where you can win the game, but they kind of sit back, and I think that is the time to, you know, grow balls and to take your medium tier tank and, you know, be the guy that makes a difference on your team, be the guy that wins the game for your team, or have a really good impact that your team is able to win it at least. It cannot always be an ace tank or a super good game, of course, like this, but I want to win the games, so I'm totally fine with it, and it was a good game, as I think. It's an SU 130 PM that is left, and the tier 10 RT. I'm not anymore sure where the RT has been sitting so far, but they do seem to have problems finding the guy. While the SUPM should get taken out. Yeah, pretty easily. So now they're searching for the RT, and I thought here when I saw the shot that it was some, yeah, looked like it came from the base somewhere, or not the base, sorry, the hill, and this was actually wrong, because RT, I'm spoiling it, is sitting in that hole near their base at G, I think it's G2 somewhere, and that was also where the shot arc came from, but it won't take long for them to find him. And basically it's just this one guy that they will have to find and kill. Would be a nice carry if this RT could have won it versus the other guys here, but yeah, basically not possible. Yeah, and yeah, it was F, just a hole here where unfortunately no one had been watching, and the batch at RT goes in. So let's look at the results. Still doing the machine contract, by the way. And for Fahrenheit we lost 20k, but that's fine for a tier 10 game. We did 4k damage, and I think we could win the game with this. Thank you very much for watching, have a nice day, and stay safe. Bye bye.